Soundpots is an early years music project based in Stoke-on-Trent. It is funded by Youth Music and is managed by Stoke-on-Trent City Music Service and Make Some Noise. Stoke-on-Trent is ranked as one of the most deprived cities in the United Kingdom, and early years has been identified as a key priority for the city. There are a significant number of children in care, children in need, and with speech and language delay.
I've had the opportunity to work mostly in primary and nursery schools in Stoke-on-Trent, and we've been working with specially selected groups of children who've been chosen because they've needed support in speech and language, communication skills, perhaps listening skills, and social skills. Sometimes isolated children who've just got perhaps one friend, or children who are just extremely quiet and shy.
Soundpots has been coming in and doing different musical sessions with the children, bringing all the different instruments, games, activities for them to get involved with. Yeah, at first some of the children were maybe not as confident as the others at the beginning of the sessions, but then towards the end we've noticed the difference. They've become much more confident using communication and language, and especially through the musical sessions.
We've used a lot of voice play with children, so really exploring our quiet, loud, happy, cross voices, all that sort of thing. So that's been lovely for the children to have fun with, and also to explore different emotions and share those with the other children.
I've been running early years music sessions for about 10 years now, and having these particular aims and objectives and this speech and language focus has been absolutely fantastic for me, because I'm actually quite interested in that subject, and I didn't really know how interested I was until I started running these sessions. So they've been very thought-provoking in that I've had to think quite carefully about the repertoire that I have been delivering, constantly bearing in mind that I've got children who perhaps aren't very good in their understanding of English, who perhaps need a lot of actions in songs, and also just in directions, instructions, trying to be quite economical in how I communicate with them. It's made me realise that playful music making is a way in, and just having a bunch of instruments out on the carpet, things that they're not used to seeing or playing with, it just brings a new element to their play and to their world.
I feel I've developed enormously as a practitioner. I've had to look very hard at all the material that I've gained over the years, from colleagues, from books, from conferences, from training, be very selective with that material, so that I've built a little package really of very engaging activities that can be easily replicated and adapted.
I would hope that when I go in and do the sessions, I've shown them maybe a different way of making music. It's very informal, it's very unintimidating, and I've shown that by getting instruments out and playing with them, exploring them, listening to them, is music making. And I would hope that they would find that inspiring. I certainly know that in the days that I'm not in the settings, that a lot of the material I've introduced has been used. And I also find with the children, I will go in one week and they will be asking me straight away for some of the songs I've done. But practitioners also report that children do sing them in my absence, and that they sing them with them too. So it would be lovely also to think that through the Soundpots I've given them some new ideas and livened up their repertoires, which can get slightly staid, and no one pretends that. We all know that it's just lovely to have an injection of new material. So even that in itself has been important, I think, part of this project, inspiring them.
I was using a lot of these skills, but it helped me to upskill myself more and be more confident in what I do every day.
We now try to incorporate singing into as much as we can within the classroom, whether it's tidying up or coming to the carpet or good sitting and listening, that kind of thing. So I've realised that we can use singing for anything.
Oh yeah, it's still being used every day now, you know, and the staff that have come on board, because we've had new staff come onto the team, they've taken it on as well. So we're still using a lot of the songs, a lot of the jingles, a lot of the sessions with the children daily.
If we didn't have Soundpots, early years practitioners would carry on teaching their perhaps half an hour session of music a week. A lot of schools use just half an hour as their music time. Soundpots is trying to integrate musical activities as part of the curriculum on a day-to-day basis. It's also working with these children with significant speech and language delay and improving the language of those children that we're working with.